Hey everybody. I mentioned in one of my last videos that I'm going to do a video on cooking amaranth. And there's probably about maybe 1,000 different ways that you can eat amaranth. And all the way from sauteing it, baking it, eating it fresh in salads. You can freeze them, put them in ice cubes, put them in soup. Any possible way that you can think of eating amaranth, from fresh in a salad to cooked on your plate, and different combinations of things that you can incorporate into there. Like if you're gonna do like baked potatoes and carrots or something like that, you can put amaranth. You can put amaranth in there. It's great. It's not strong. It doesn't taste really strong. When I saute them and stuff like that with a bunch of stuff, the stems actually remind me of broccoli. It's like eating like cooked broccoli. So they're really, really, really good. And this is one way that I've liked doing it. I've tried it a couple different ways, but it's not that they're not good or anything. I just really like it this way. And what I do with amaranth is, maybe I should bring the camera over here or not, but I've got some garlic drying and hanging up here. So I'm going to pull one of these guys down, because this one's been up here the longest, and it's ready to be eaten. So not only do I got fresh garlic, but I've also got some fresh amaranth and stuff also too. So let me bring the camera over here. Now the first thing you want to do with the amaranth is wash it. I've washed all the dirt off the roots and everything, and you can kind of see that the roots are bright pink, and I just let it soak in water until I'm ready to cook it. Keeps it nice and fresh, stops it from drying out and stuff like that. Oh, look, there's a little piece of purslane in here. And if you're wondering what this is in the sink over here, this is a giant plant of purslane that I harvested today, and we're going to be eating salad with the purslane. And the purslane, I just used some fresh squeezed lemon juice, some salt and pepper, and it's great. Throw some tomatoes in there, throw some cucumbers, and you have an awesome salad. But amaranth. Now, if you look, there's still a little bit of dirt that was left on there. You can kind of see it floating around in here a little bit. So I'm going to change the water out. And do another rinse. I probably don't even need to show you guys this, because I'm sure you probably already know all this, but I might as well start from the beginning and do a really good rinse. You don't want to get any dirt. It's not like it'll kill you or anything, but you don't want to bite into it and have it like you're eating sand or something like that. So another really good rinse. I'm going to do one of these. Alright, now it's ready. And I'm just going to take it over to the cutting board. Now, this whole plant's edible. The leaves are edible, the stems are edible, the seeds are edible, the flowers are edible, the whole damn plant. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut all of these roots off of there. And I don't have to, but I'm just going to do that. You can do other things with the roots and stuff. You can still cook the roots. You can eat them in salads, probably spice it up a little bit, but they look really cool. They almost look like radishes. Alright, now that you separated the roots from the plant, you can kind of go through and find some leaves that are kind of nasty, like they got like little spots on them and stuff like that. And for aesthetic reasons, you can pull those off. I don't think they bother you too much. See, you've got like this. I'll probably pull that one off. I might need 2 hands to do that, though. There we go. Those are skills right there. Alright. Now, this is the amaranth that I harvested from the community garden in my last video. But this is also the way that I harvest the amaranth that I have out in my garden outside. So, once you've got that, then you're going to want to chop up some garlic and also some mushrooms. Let's see what the mushrooms are in here. Okay, I got to find some mushrooms. Alright, so I got all the mushrooms chopped up. And I also have the garlic. I'm going to do about 3 cloves of garlic. You could add more if you want. You could also add things like onions, or even like some chives or something like that, or even some thyme if you want to do that. These are all going to go in some omelets and some salad. And here's some nasturtium also too. So you chop these bad boys up. get your skillet ready, or your little flat burner. I'm going to use a little big flat burning skillet right here. And I'm going to use some oil that I made. This is an herbal infused oil. All that stuff down there is turmeric, ginger, salt and pepper, and skullcap. And this is the best tasting oil. This is sunflower oil. So it's not olive oil, it's not vegetable oil, and it is amazing. So I'm going to put a little bit on there with some garlic and cook it up. Alright, take some of that garlic. Oh yeah. Hear that? And this fresh garlic is some of the best garlic I've ever had. If you've never had fresh garlic that you've harvested out of the garden, just like any other food that you've eaten fresh from the garden, it's like you've never had it before. Alright, and I do the oil and the garlic a little bit first and let that kind of simmer together a little bit. Give all that oil that garlicky flavor along with the turmeric and ginger. You don't have to use these herbal infused oils, but I really like it. Alright, I'm going to let that simmer for just a couple seconds. Alright, now this has been simmering for a little bit, maybe like 30 seconds or so. You can kind of see the garlic starting to brown up a little bit. Now I chopped up all the amaranth, and I'm going to put the amaranth in just like that. There we go. Kind of mush it around a little bit, get all that oil everywhere. Oh yeah. And then I'm going to add the mushrooms. Now, you can use whatever mushrooms that you want. If you're used to eating with shiitakes, oh, got one. Or oyster mushrooms, portobellas, these little white mushrooms that you get at the grocery store. Whichever is going to work. No big deal, really. If I could get them all. Alright. Now, we're just going to let all this kind of simmer. And I'm probably going to let this all kind of cook all together for maybe not even 5 minutes. Just to kind of let it all go together. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to pour a little bit of water on there. Alright, now I'm just going to pour a little bit of water. And that's going to infuse everything all together really good. It's all steaming all good. Alright, I'm going to start flipping it actually. Now you don't have to overcook it. Not at all. Just so everything gets a little bit kind of cooked and the mushrooms kind of soften up a little bit. And I'll show you what it looks like here in a couple minutes. Alright. After it's been simmering for, I don't know, it hasn't even been 5 minutes, but this stuff is just about ready. Put a little bit of salt and pepper on there. Now this is unnecessary. You can eat the stuff fresh, but my son really likes it cooked like this. And then just start putting it in the bowl. Alright, now this is what you get. And this, I already tried some. You guys do not know what you're missing. Mmm. Mmm. Yes, Osha. I'll let you have a bite. This is amazing, and to think that this is a weed that most people pull out, they don't even consider it food. But in South America, it's been grown as food for thousands of years. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try some more. You wanna try some more, Shem? Come on.